What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel, unless this is your first time here, in which case, hi, I'm Alfie, and this is It's Alfie, the channel where I post what I want, whenever I find the time to do so. What's up guys, I hope you're all doing well and staying safe, you know, social distancing, all that jazz, making sure to wear a mask, keeping hydrated, all of the good things, making sure to eat your fruits and vegetables because you know you need for a day, all that stuff. But in layman's terms, I hope you're doing well. I'm back this week with another video after my last video in which I did part 2 of a Korean love story, the finale. Thank you guys so much for the feedback on that video as well. Not gonna lie, telling the whole entire story again kind of did drudge up some less than stellar feelings, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, your girl found herself on her cacao looking for her contacts and staring at his contact like, punk ass bitch. I can't lie to you. So it's brought some bad vibes, bad memes, you know. I guess it's like fun telling the story again, but also it was weird because I haven't spoken about him in a while. Anywho's bits, I'm back this week. I think it's good for us to do a more chill video in which, in other words, this is going to be another CHINGU chat. And if you don't know what CHINGU means, it means friend in Korean. CHINGU chat, it's CC. I think it's good for us to have another video because it's been a while since our last one, and I didn't want to come on here and not have a good video to give you guys. And I've kind of spent the last week and a half having conversations with some of my gal friends. She's watching this, she knows who she is because she kind of gave me an idea for this video. But I've been having conversations with my friends after like going through life and being like, frankly, what am I doing with my life? You know, I feel like everyone comes to that like sort of question once or twice in their life. For me, it's 55 times. And that's been over this period of a year of being a fresh graduate. Actually, coming up to this year, July, I'm not gonna actually be a fresh graduate anymore. I would be like, I wouldn't say a veteran graduate. Is that the next level, Alfie, of being like a newbie fresh graduate? The next level up is vet. This is not a video game, okay? Can someone tell? Anyway, it would be a year in which I've graduated from university. If you guys don't know, and if you are new to this channel, I studied Korean language as a degree, and it was a 4-year course, and I graduated in July of 2020. So this July will be officially a year since I've graduated, and obviously the world has been on a standstill. We haven't been able to do much because, of course, you know. Well, you get me? Banana. Right, so like I know everyone else is not really doing much, but obviously when you're in your own head, you kind of focus and zero in your own situation, and I've definitely been doing that, and these conversations have been enlightening, sort of, to say the least. It's not going to be a structured video, I'm just warning you guys ahead of time, so that's what it's basically going to be talking about. I'm going to be talking to you guys about what I've been up to recently, what I've been thinking, and the sort of conversations I've been having with my friends. So if that sounds like something you'd be into, please make sure to give this video a big fat thumbs up. Please make sure to subscribe and to put on the little notification bell so you are notified every time that I make a new video. Okay, let's talk, friend. I've mentioned it in the intro, I guess, that I am a somewhat fresh graduate. We're gonna go with that. And of course, with knowing how Panini is going and it's very hard for people to find a job and everything like that, I've, instead of like sort of zeroing in on the fact that like I can't do much right now, I've kind of, that was more like phase 1
Yikes.
of lockdown. Like I very much was in my head of like, oh my god, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do this, I can't do here, I can't do that, blah, blah, blah. Because I don't think I've ever actually spoken about this. I had plans to go to Korea to teach as a English teacher for a year. I was planning to be there in August of 2020, but of course the Panini happened, lockdown happened, rah rah rah. Korea basically locked their doors to the UK and they were like, we're not accepting any visas from you dirty ass bitches because y'all have a variant over there that is disgusting. Thank you. You know what, I couldn't blame them. I still don't blame them. They gotta protect their own, okay? I can't blame them, but it doesn't mean like I can't be upset about it. I'm very much upset, I'm very much mad, okay? But you know, I've been waiting, you know, checking the Korean embassy website every single week, seeing if there's an update, like, you know that meme? We're like, let me in! Man, let me in! has been very much me. Like, please get me out of here. And so of course that couldn't happen because of the panini, and now I've just been left at home wondering what I'm going to do next. And like I said, I was very much in the mindset of like, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. I was very low at one point of the lockdown and stuff like that. I've come out of that now. I'm on the other side, but now I've decided that it's better for my mental health for me to focus on things that I will do after things clear up and after like we're able to travel and things like that. And it's very much become apparent now that I've been speaking to my friends, some close gal pals of mine, that my plans are very much, you know, I'm 23, right? I'm 23. I don't want to say I'm getting on in life because like there are people older than me and people are like, you're very much young, and I know that I'm young, right? But it's weird because half of my brain is very much wired to be like, you're 23. You're not 20 anymore, you're certainly not 18. You haven't been that for years, and you're getting on in life and you haven't really done much like in your life. So you have to take this opportunity to really be like, okay, the next steps for me are job, paying off student debt, finding a house, doing this, blah, 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 all the adult stuff, right? But the other part of my mind is like, I'm 23. I'm still young. I still have so many hurdles and obstacles to jump over. Like, why should I settle down right now and try and like run into finding a job when I've barely lived life, right? I'm fresh out of university. I haven't been able to actually go out into the world and be like, okay, I'm a woman who doesn't have obligations to go to classes that start at 9 a.m, which will fucking hell, okay? As a side point. Moot point. I digress. I don't have to attend classes. I don't have to, you know, I don't have obligations like that, like educational obligations. So when I go out there and try my best and live the life that I was supposed to have lived, I was supposed to live at my age of being 23. I'm very much in two minds about it. And I think this was very much expressed in another video that I did, in which I spoke a bit about like how my degree is pretty much useless in a broad sense because it's very niche. If you haven't seen that video, I'll make sure to link it up above. But I think I'm nowadays more leaning onto the side of being like, I'm young, I'm 23. Like, I still have things that I want to do. I don't want to get a job right now, like a proper career, because I have a job, but it's more like a part-time job. I work from home so far. I work from home 40 hours per week. That's not a career to me. That's very much a job, like a part-time job sort of thing. That's not my career. I have that, so that doesn't really count to me. But what I mean is like, I don't want to get into a career in which like, oh yeah, it's like, you know what I mean by like an actual career, like I don't know, like an office job or something like that where you stay for like a multitude of years. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that yet. I've come to the conclusion that I'm 23. I want to live life. I want to travel. I want to make mistakes. I want to have fun with my friends and like really cherish our friendships and like, you know, grow closer to people and develop bonds and stuff like that, and just have a good time and enjoy life while I am still in my early 30s. Oh, we don't age yourself. What the fuck do you? In my early 20s. Okay, I want to like do that while I'm still in my early 20s because time is running out. I know this time is running out because, but what I mean is that I'm not 18 anymore. You know, we've very much lost a lot in this panini. Obviously, we've lost family members, loved ones, and like those things we would never truly heal from, and we should never forget the people that we've lost during this time. But we also have to kind of come to the conclusion and understand the fact that we've also lost time. Like, we've lost a lot of time. People might be like, oh yeah, it's only 1 year, but like, it's like 1 year is a long time when you are on borrowed time. We can't live forever. We don't live forever. That's not a thing. There is not a fountain of youth where we sip from. If it was, I'd be first in line. I would be drinking that, okay? Gulp, 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 bitch. I would, but there's no such thing. We need to really cherish every moment, every second that we have. I feel like I'm not able to do that if I'm in a career where I'm working 9 till 5, and like, I go home, I work, I go home, I sleep on the couch, wake up and I realize it's fucking 2 a.m. and I'm like, fuck, I have work at 7 a.m. and I break down, and then I'm like, okay, I'll get myself to bed, and then like, then the process continues. I can't do that, not yet, okay, not yet, please. At least I have like at least 2 more years in me until that. Like, let me get to 25 and then I'll be like, okay, time to sell myself to the devil. But until then, I don't really want to do that. I want to travel. I have big plans. Like, I think the biggest plan for me right now is, like, once all of this clears, how about we actually share that? I would love for you guys to comment down below what your plans are. once all of this stuff is open and things like that, what are you planning to do? I'll start first, but I would love to read what you're going to do next. I think it's good to have those like, sort of positive feelings and ideas out there, because it keeps us going during this sort of time. But I think the next thing for me is that I really want to go to Korea as a teacher, teach for a year, save up money, and then I wanted to go back to the language school, a language school in Korea, to like really strengthen my language skills, because I'm not using my language skills in the UK. They very much disappeared.
And it's gone.
They're very much 사라졌어. Like, you know, they're very much gone, right? So I want to like get back up to a language ability that I feel comfortable in, and that I'm like kind of proud to just be like, oh yeah, I did study Korean, you know? Because like if people like ask me now, what did you study at uni? I'm like, oh, Korean. Like, you must be fluent, right? And I'm like, you would think, wouldn't you? You'd be wrong though. I'm not. So I want to be able to like at least improve that element of like my language abilities. I want to do that and then see what I could do next. I also wanted to do my masters at one point. Like, I know that I have many things that I do want to do. It's the order in which I do them. And honestly, when it comes to the order of which I want to do them in, I'm the sort of person that I always follow my heart, never my head. Which, like, obviously at you know, first look, you're like, that's good. You should never do things that like you think are just gonna benefit you in the future. No, but I feel like there should be a healthy balance. I never said my balance is healthy of that. No, the sort of person I am when it comes to things that I want, I'm very much, I do them. Like, I'm like, oh, I want that. I have tunnel vision when it comes to things like that. I'm like, oh, we're studying Korean. I was like, I'm very much with my mom. My mom was like, I'm not sure about that. I'm like, if you don't let me do this, I will never speak to you ever again. And I meant what I said. I was like, what, 15? But at that time, ready to cut off my mom. You're doing a lot, you know? I think it's not important about the order of how I do it. It's just the fact that if my heart is in the right place and I know what I want at the time, I'll do it. I think that's okay, but I also do have to be wary and mindful of the fact that like that mindset won't always mean that my future is going to be bright, because I have to think about, is this a good financial move? Do I have the financial stability to do these sort of things? Like, do I have the facilities to do these sort of things, you know?
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
You ain't got the facilities for that. Like, yeah, I have to be real with myself and ask myself these sort of questions. I feel like it's good for me up until, for now at least, I feel like the next big thing for me in life is to sort of travel, go to Korea, have fun, teach, save money, and do that. But who knows, like even by like next year, my plans might change. Humans change all the effing time. We change all the effing time. We're very fickle creatures. So like, who knows what I would want to do next week, or like, no, I'm pretty sure that I would still want to go to Korea, because this is not a thing where I've been like, this is a recent thing. I have to be real with myself as well. I'm like, maybe my ideas would change next week. No, they won't, because I've been, this whole entire lockdown, I've been literally like, I need to go, please. I hate it here. And by like here, I mean like these four walls. No, okay. Being at home is not great for my mental, and I had my best. I think the time when my mental health was the best was when I was in Korea, and I think that's why I'm just very much like, I need to go back. Bring me back. So yeah, I feel like that's basically what I want to talk to you guys about. Please do share like what your big dreams are for this post-lockdown, post-banene life is. I would love for us to share thoughts. I love reading your comments as well and just learning a bit more about you guys. Also, thank you guys so much. I've realized over the couple months or so, like a lot of you have joined us here. Thank you so much. Please stay, look around, enjoy the free refreshments. More videos will be coming very soon. More fun videos will be coming soon, I promise you. I have a very interesting, somewhat revealing video to come out next week. I literally thought of it the other day and I was like, that would be really fun, wouldn't it be? Because you guys have just gotten, I feel like it's good to sort of like, for you guys to get to understand me. It's good to do it in a certain way where it's funny. Because it's boring us to learn about someone if I do like, oh yeah, Q&A or something like that. That's good and all, but like, no, I feel like it's also fun to just do these sort of things like in a more fun way. So please look out for next week's video. I hope you guys like it. It will be, I guess, a very revealing. Not gonna be easy for you guys to be putting that out, but I feel like it's good for a good a good laugh, you know. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you've watched up until this part, once again, if you love this video or if you like this video, please make sure to give this video a big fat thumbs up. Please make sure to subscribe and put on the notification bell to make sure that you are notified whenever I put up a new video if you haven't already. Please stay safe, guys. Wear a mask, drink a lot of water, eat fruits and vegetables, social distance, all that stuff. And until next time, this has been the It's Alfie. Bye.